everybody, my name is Abby Smyers and I am here in Montana in the middle of April and it's snowing outside. So I decided to cheer myself up. I am going to make scones. I love going to the coffee shop and getting fresh baked scones. And I was thinking about what could make the scones even better. And then I had it. Why not use Philadelphia cream cheese instead of butter? So that's how we're switching up this recipe to make super creamy buttermilk blueberry scones. It's going to be so yummy. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, now I've added 2 cups of just regular white flour into a big bowl. And then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar to that, and I have my sugar in this cute little jar for ease. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Fabulous. Then we're going to add 2½ teaspoons, let me grab my teaspoon, of baking powder. 1, 2 1/2. Done. Then we're going to add a ½ teaspoon of salt, and look at her. This is how I feel today. I need my little snow umbrella. It's brutal outside. I'm going to whisk our dry ingredients together just until they're all incorporated. Perfect. And now comes the fun part, because we are going to be adding 4 ounces of our Philadelphia cream cheese. And this is typically where you'd add butter, but I'm going to make these even creamier and more delicious with cream cheese. Alright, and here's where it gets a little messy. We're going to get our hands in here and sort of mush the flour and the cream cheese together until it just sort of makes a coarse meal. Oh yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Ooh, and it just sort of squishes in my fingers. Oh yeah. This is going to be so good. Alright. Your hands are going to get real kind of messy. I love the smell of cream cheese in the morning. Nothing's better. Alright, now I've got this coarse meal, as you see, just like that. Okay. And now we are going to stir in our blueberries. And I don't have any fresh blueberries that look any good right now, so I used frozen. But if you have fresh, please use the fresh one. Alright, we just toss that around. Perfect. And we just kind of want to coat the blueberries with the flour and the cream cheese. Perfect. Okay, now we are going to take a ½ cup of buttermilk. We are going to crack 1 egg into here. Sweet. And then we're going to do a teaspoon of vanilla. Yum. I love vanilla. I've got my fork. We're going to whisk the buttermilk and the egg and the vanilla all together. Perfect. Oh, that looks yummy. Alright. And now we're going to drizzle this over the batter. And we're just going to kind of stir all this together. And we want the batter to be a little bit dry, because then we're going to drop it on our clean work surface and we're going to knead it. Now I have put some flour on my work surface, and I should put some on my hands. And we are going to turn out this dough onto the surface, and we are going to gently knead this all together until the flour is evenly incorporated with the cream cheese and the buttermilk and all of that yummy stuff. Fabulous. Okay, and the trick to scones is you don't want to handle it too much, because then it'll get tough in the oven. So now that's it. And now we just want to get it about a ½ inch thick, so you can use a rolling pin. I don't have a rolling pin, but I have a
empty wine bottle. And wouldn't you know, that works perfect for a rolling pin, so I floured it. And I'm just going to gently press this out. Oh, that's looking great. Totally perfect. Okay, that is exactly the width you want. You want it as even as possible. Okay, perfect. And now we're going to use this trick that I've come up with to cut it. Pizza cutter, duh. And so we are just going to make even little cuts, and I'm going to make little triangles as best as I can, given that I'm not great at math. Alright, now I'm going to spray my cookie sheet. Make sure these little creamy scones don't get stuck. And I'm just going to scoop them off my work surface and delicately transfer them to my cookie sheet, like so. Oh, aren't those cute? Alright, now I've got all of my scones lined on my greased cookie sheet. And now I've got some egg white, and we are going to brush each one of these little babies with some egg white. They look so... We are going to be sprinkling them with sugar. And then I preheated my oven to 375 degrees. And we are going to be baking these little beauties for about 22 minutes. Oh yeah. Well, the house smells amazing, and I have a big pile of fresh, extra creamy blueberry scones. Oh, they smell and look so beautiful, and I'm going to dust my pile with a little bit of powdered sugar, because that's the kind of gal I am, and then I'm going to take a big bite. Ooh. Look at how beautiful this is. I'm going to get this bite with the blueberry. Mmm. 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 Mmm, that burst of blueberry. Mmm. And it's so extra creamy. Mmm. Yummy. Mmm. Who would have thought? Philadelphia cream cheese goes so well, all laced in to an extra creamy blueberry scone. Yum. Cheers.